You old dog. Other dog. Big old box. This came today. I know what it is. And it's heavy, it's big. You're gonna see me move it. Yeah. Okay. Think. See, my parents told me you should call your friend, have them help you. I don't need that. That's overrated. I don't have friends anyways. So, okay. See, listen. This came from FedEx. The FedEx guy did it by himself. So who cares? I don't need anyone. I don't care if I don't lift boxes every day like he does, but you know what? I can think I'm the same. Alright, now this is the scary part. Right here. Don't worry though, it's in the box. It actually stands up by itself pretty nicely, which is good. Anyways, we're just gonna set her down nicely. And we go back here, and we drop her down nicely. Boom. And since it's in the cardboard box, who cares? You know? Do anything, go anywhere with this thing. So here it is. I don't know. So pretty much, okay. I'm gonna spoil you. It's a new couch. You can see this is the outline. This is how big it is. Here's all my random boxes that were under the last one. It's a lot of PC stuff. And you can see you got mouse pad, you got, random junk there. So I need to move this first. So I need to slide this like over here. And or maybe I'll just like put it over in this corner. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Okay, in literally like 1 minute I've moved everything over. I just slid the boxes and just, yeah. So, ta-da! Empty space. Now we need to go grab this thing and put it in the room. Or should I just take it out right here? I think I'm going to take it out of the box right here. I think that's the smarter thing to do, because quite honestly, why else would I do it differently? All right. Hold up. You are not level. There we go. Okay. There we go. So we're going to lay this flat. And I don't know. Okay, so this is the top. We're going to go that way. Nice. All right, drop her down. Like so. Don't squeeze your feet. Okay, cool. Look at that. Now the box is on the ground. I need to grab a knife. Now, many of you would probably ask, what's an okay acceptable knife or cutting tool to open a box of this size? That's a valid question. You don't want to be using something tiny, but would you want to be using a sword? I don't know. I'm honestly going with a bayonet. I think it's a pretty good balance. No, you can use anything, but this is my bayonet. I don't get to use it much, so I pretty much only use it to unbox things because, well, what else am I going to do with it other than have it on display? So, no, I will not be killing anyone with this today. I'm sorry, people that are into that. Okay, that's all the lighting you're gonna get. But here we go. This was also a relabel. I was watching the tracking through FedEx, and it was like at the second place it got to, the label got damaged or something, so it had to be relabeled. I've never seen that happen before. I guess it's just if the label gets maybe scraped up or something. I don't know. I haven't seen it ever happen. Ah. Yeah, boy, look at that. And hold on. Let me move you guys so you can see. There you go. Look at Rocco. He's scared. All right, here's our instructions. I don't know who this guy is or who his friend is, but they look very much the same. Are they clones? All right, okay. Jokes aside, though. So, It looks like this. It comes with legs, 2 different kinds of legs for the front and back, screws, tools, washers, and little side pillows. So unzip the zippers on the sofa back, which I actually think is just the bottom. Like this is flipped upside down right now. And then everything is in there. And then you attach the legs, and then it's good. So, I'm gonna throw that over there. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. All right. Hold on. So, we're just gonna slide her back so that it's upside down. It doesn't really matter that it's upside down because it's all one thing. It's not gonna, it doesn't matter, you know? Pretty much is what I'm saying. It doesn't matter if it's upside down or not. Okay, box, don't eat me. Thank you. Okay, cool. So let's get the wrap off here out of the way. What is this? What is this thing? I don't know why that's there. I don't think Rocco does either. You know why that's there? I don't know. Okay. So, I'm gonna grab that, bada bing, bada boom. And now we have our cloth coming off. Boom, look at that. You can see, got the sofa in there. Okay. Oh boy. Oh gosh. Alright, hold up. This is getting tight. Oh, there we go. Okay, cool. So, what we need... Don't fall over. Alright, what we need... I know you literally can't see anything. This is a black void. But there's zippers here. You can see this is a zipper. And this is where these go. So all you do is unzip. Whoop. And in here, that's one of the pillows. And we have, it looks like all the other hardware in here, maybe? We got the legs, and then the other side. Whoop. Got our other pillow. And that's it. Yeah. Yep, that's it. So, just the pillows and the legs and the screws and stuff, they're all in there. So, pretty much, that's all you need. So, let's get these pillows here. Let me take a look at these bad boys. How does one undo tape? I don't know. Can I just slide it out? Please tell me I can just be lazy and slide it out. I can. Okay, cool. So, first look, this is just the pillow. Feels pretty good. Feels nice. It's the smell test. Smells fine. It smells not weird. So, yeah, here it is. Here's the bottom. It's just nothing. You can, unzip it if you want to put something else in here. I think it's just like a semi-hard. It's a pretty firm foam in there, I think is what's in there. So, yeah, you get 2 of those pillows. Those are for the sort of armrests, have you say. You don't need them there. They're free floating, so they don't permanently stay there. So if you need to move them or want to move them or just don't want them there in the first place, they don't need to be. Here's the other one. Looks like this. It's a little it's like formed a little differently. I don't know what's in here, but this one's like squished a little differently. Like there's sort of a dent over here. Not that it matters, just because it's an armrest. It's gonna form to, like your arm or whatever over time. That's just how things like that go, So here's the pack with the legs, obviously, as you can see, and then there's, I believe, the screws in here too. If not, that's gonna be a problem. All right, so let's, I don't know, can you see it? Okay, you can. I just don't want this to fall on the ground. So, undo these. Oh, and these are nice and shiny. Real shiny. Shinier than I thought they would be. So here's the chrome leg. I think these are the back ones. The straight ones are the back ones, and then the sort of angled ones are the front ones. On the couch, it'll look a little something like that. So you got 2 straight ones, 2 curved ones, or angled ones. Here's an angled one, and I'll show you the difference in these. These are facing as if they were on the couch. Here's a straight one, and here's the angled one. Sort of see it's a little different. And the angled one has a little bit more of a base to it, where this one doesn't. So obviously the one with the base will be at the front because it looks a little nicer. All right, so just gonna go ahead and undo the other ones here. So pretty much all it is just assembly of the legs. That's really it. There's no other thing. There's just nothing else to do. And so this ribbon, or whatever, this little tie here, is tied to these screws. So they're sort of kept together and not lost, I guess. That's pretty good. That's pretty good to do. And it's also nice to just have them sticking out of the zippers so that you know they're there. All right, so we got a nice new Milwaukee drill here. And I figured out, so looking at the pictures, you can see there's a little bit that sticks out at the end there. That's the back, which means that is the back. You can't really tell. But that side sticks out more. This side is flush. So this is the front. This side gets the sort of angled little footstep thing. I don't know. And for those, you use one of the big screws and the washers, and you only put them on the sides. And then these ones, you put the smaller screws, but on all 4 corners. And yeah, it's pretty straightforward. So I'm just gonna, put in all the legs. It seems like the holes are already nice and ready to go. So yeah, I won't bore you with that. All right, so after reading the instructions a little bit better, there's actually 2 methods of putting on the rear legs. The front legs is just the one way, put them through the big holes. But the back legs, there's a few options. So you can do it with the 4 screws here and sort of drill them in with a drill, or you could use the tool and do the same method as the front ones with just the 2 big screws and the washers, and do it that way. So I decided to do it the second way because I wasn't sure about the actual frame of this. It's a little weird. It sort of curves here, like just on the edge here. So I'm trusting the inserts to hold these better. And so that's what I decided to go with versus, the 4 screws on the corners. I'm sure that method works just as good, but I decided this is a little easier, a little faster. So yeah, but anyways, all the legs are on. So what we got to do is take it out and put it on. Put it upright. Yeah, okay. All right. Well, bam, there it is. Now, there was some struggles getting this thing in here that I'm glad I didn't show you guys because that would just have been super embarrassing. All right, so anyways, here it is. And yeah, it looks nice. It looks clean. No damages. The only real small thing that I saw that I really don't even care about is there's like a little thread here that's sort of coming out. Like, whatever. I'm gonna have this covered anyways. A pillow's going there. Whatever. Who cares, all right? I'm not upset. No scuffs, no cuts, nothing. Everything is fine. You can see it's just dark back there. Yeah, I love it. It's super easy. And honestly, I think I got this thing set up out of the box and in here in like maybe, I don't know, 20 minutes. That's it. That's all it takes. And there's a few things that I just want to talk about before anyone that's watching this to buy it knows. Biggest thing, size. This is not a full-size couch. This is not big. This is small. This is made to be small. Okay? There's dimensions on the product page. This knows what it is. If you don't know what this is, then that's your fault because it tells you. So a lot of people, I was reading reviews, a lot of people were saying, oh, it's so small. Oh, it can only fit a kid. That's because that's what it's pretty much made for. It's made for small people. It's made for smaller sizes, smaller areas. It's not huge. That's the point. So for people that get upset about its overall size, that's on them. A cool feature, wabam, you got cup holders. And as you can see, they're nice and shiny. Hello. And yeah, it sort of just comes out like that. You can fold it up if you don't need it, but honestly, this is another reason that I got this. I always have drinks in here, so why not have cup holders where I'm sitting instead of reaching all the way over to this thing? So yeah, that's awesome. But yeah, here's up in the, I believe, fully up position. Yeah, so this is all the way, this is like as straight up and down as it goes. There's still an angle as you can see, but I was a little confused. I didn't read the instructions, but I figured it out pretty much in 2 seconds, just sort of using common sense. The way that you set it back to lay it down flat is you do it like this. So say it's all the way up here, or even angled in its sort of relaxed position. All you do is you sort of move it away from the wall just a little bit, and then you pull it forward so it's straight 90 degrees, and then it goes back all by itself, sort of. You kind of got to make sure you get both sides to click, and you can hear the clicks, and then boom, it's flat. Look at that. So it really doesn't get much longer, you know, like it doesn't come out very far. It's pretty much just it doubled, and yeah, that's about it. This thing, I believe, on the product page says it's about 66.5 inches long. For those of you who don't know, that's about 5'6", 5'6" I think. I don't know. You can look it up for yourselves. All I know is that it's shorter than me. I'm about 5'8", and I know, okay, I can't just lay on this thing straight flat. This isn't my bed. I'm not buying it to be my bed. It's just something that I can lay down on just sometimes, okay? It's not all the time thing. So if you're buying this to be a bed, make sure you're small, because otherwise you won't fit. And yeah, when it's down like this, it's pretty much what you would expect. It's two of itself, pretty much. That's all it is. You know, this side's pretty much even to that side. So yeah. And then again, to fold it up, I'd recommend actually just grabbing across the middle like this. I think that's the easiest. Maybe not actually. You got a decent reach. You can. Here's one of the way relaxed things. This is crazy. This is a crazy angle that it can lean back on. That's like real far back. I'd say like actually comfortably sitting is just the normal one. So there's about two modes. There's this one, and then the really far back one, and then, well, I guess three if you want to count the all the way flat. And yeah, as you can see, this is how much space you sort of need from here to here. If you want to have it laying flat. Otherwise, if you just want to keep it up like this, then you can just have it flush and not worry about it that way. But yeah, I love this thing. It's great, and it's small, and that's just what I need. I didn't buy this thing to be big. I just wanted it because it was small and it was cheap. I bought this on Amazon for about $170, and I think that's a pretty good deal for honestly what you get here. It's, you know, it's simple, it's easy, it came nice, and yeah, it's really nice. So that's, you can see the texture here. It's not real leather. I think it's PU leather. Leather PU doesn't actually smell. It smells really fine. You know, it doesn't smell bad. It doesn't smell like insanely good. It's just like, it is what it is. And yeah, let's go grab those pillows actually. Hello, dogs. The pillows. Here they are. Put them here. So I'm gonna show you what it looks like when you have the pillows on there. It looks pretty good. It actually looks really clean without the pillows on them. I think it goes maybe like that. Have it like that. Maybe something like that. So that's what it looks like with the pillows on them. It's a nice little armrest. If you want to lay it flat and then use those as pillows, they can work as well. Or, you know, you don't need to use them. You can either store them in the actual couch itself or just, you know, throw them under, whatever works. Compared to the futon I had in here, this space is actually about the same. On the product page, it said it was actually only like 4 inches, but I think that's more than 4 inches. I'm pretty sure that's more. So I can still fit a bunch of these boxes that I still have, yes. I can still fit them under here, which is nice. I always kind of use the under the couch method for storage because I'm lazy, obviously, as you can see. So yeah, overall, I would say this is a great couch for the size, for the price, it's amazing. I don't see why you wouldn't buy this. Again, just make sure you know what you're buying. Okay, read reviews, go through the pages, go through the description of the actual products, and don't just buy it sight unseen because of the price. And you'll be a lot happier with the actual product when you get it. So yeah, sitting down on here, by the way, it is a little firm, not like horribly firm. It feels like it's a new couch that needs a little wear time. It's not anything that's gonna be like a lazy boy or something like that. Where it's just like, I'm gonna fall asleep now. No, it's something that it's sort of what you would expect. It's not anything crazy, and it's pretty good. Also, look at my feet. Please don't. Actually, it's weird. But yeah, it's nice, and I like it. It's exactly what I wanted. I have so much space in this room now. This is the whole point. This room is small. I have, the whole computer set up there, and I used to have a huge futon here, like a full-size bed, fold-out futon, or like folding futon. And that was just too big for this room. So this is the perfect size. This is honestly just amazing, and I love it. So if you're interested in this, and sort of the sizes, it's going to work, but you're just not sure of the actual quality, it's great. This came, again, I'll just say it again, this came all the way from Utah, and it's in excellent condition. FedEx did a good job, even though it had a mislabel, or not a mislabel, it had to be relabeled because the old label got damaged or something. It still came in excellent condition. There was only a few minor damages to the box, but none of those damages were reflected on the actual couch itself. So yeah, overall, I love this thing, and I'd recommend it 100% for anyone that, is willing to buy it. And I think it's a really good deal. So I would definitely check it out. If you're interested, go ahead and go through with it because it's awesome. All right, so like I said, I'm about 5'8", and here is me. Like sitting down, it's not bad. It's nice. It's more of like a this kind of thing rather than like a sit up and be like this. I mean, you can still do this, sitting actually not on the armrest here. It's still nice, and having this nice little pillow here is sort of chill. You bring down the armrest here, and now you're just hanging out. Quite honestly, I would compare this to being in the back seat of a car that has like a fold down little thing here like this. It does feel sort of like that. It's sort of comfortable. It's not anything crazy, but that's not what you're buying this for. You're just buying this, hang out on it, occasionally, not all the time. This is not something that should be, like used 24/7. Can it be? Yes, but honestly, if you want something like that, I would go a little bit more expensive because this is pretty much on the cheap end. Again, only $170 for this. It's great quality. I'm not saying it's bad quality. I'm saying it's really nice for what it is. So yeah, laying down on it, say in the upward position like this, my feet do hang off. This is sort of comfortably laying down. This is how I would lay down. Something like this. My feet is just my feet hang off. And remember, I'm about 5'8". So really, I'd say if you're like 5'7", 5'6", or less, this will be great for you. Overall, it's pretty nice. And I don't care if my feet hang off. This isn't a bed. This is a couch. So really, overall, it's pretty nice. And say I wanted to lay down on it in the fully flat position, just pull it out a bit, and then again, like I showed you, sorry, green screen, it's the blue screen right now, but the green screen is on the other side, 90 degrees, and down. See, it's that simple. And we'll grab the other pillow here, and set her just like so. And then let me sort of push this back here so that thing is not falling on my face all the time. There we go. All right, so now it's fully flat, as you can see. Laying down like it's a bed, I'm chilling. It's about the same because, the length doesn't get any different. It's sort of, the same. Feet hang off a little bit, but that's okay. To take a nap, honestly, even though I don't take naps, I know that's weird. Listen, though, to take a nap on this would be pretty nice You can sort of just hang out and just chill. And if you wanted your feet to not be like sort of hanging off, you can just lay sideways if you're 5'8" like me. 5'9", you'd probably be just too long for the thing in anyway. But again, this is for small people. This is small. This is not for big people. All right. But yeah, like overall, just like hanging out on this thing, it's not bad. It's honestly really nice and comfortable. It's a little weird on like sort of the crease here, but honestly, it's not bad. It feels like how it would. It doesn't feel like totally flat. You can feel the creases there, but it's not like super disturbing. And then the same thing, this is actually something I was wondering. For the cup holders, how does that feel when you're laying on it? And quite honestly, it's a nice little like butt rise, you know, or like a little ramp for your butt to go up. It's not noticeable really at all. Like I switched to this side, and actually I like this side more. I like this side more because of the little cup holders. It's like it's just a little bit more like fluctuation to where it sort of fits your body a little bit nicer. But either side is great, and yeah, honestly, it's not bad. It really isn't. It's not bad for what it is. Like I said, it's cheap, it's small, and if that's what you're going for, I would 100% recommend it. Again, if you're going for, oh man, I had it really flush to the wall there. If you're going for something that's medium sized, this isn't it. This is not the one. Whoop, put a hole through my wall. This is not the one for you. But if you need something small, your room is small, your dorm, something small, this is great. And I would 100% recommend it. All right. Thank you for watching my review of the couch here. $170 from Walmart. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.